Hey there, junior scientists. Are you ready for a magical experience in your own kitchen? We're about to make some milk explode! Well, not really explode, but it's going to look like it. We're going to create a dazzling dance of colors right before our eyes. The best part? You probably already have everything you need at home. This experiment is super fun and easy to do, but like all good scientists, we need to follow instructions carefully and always have an adult help us out, especially when we're dealing with stuff like dish soap. Get ready to be amazed by the power of science. Are you excited? I am. Let's gather our magic ingredients. Before we start our colorful adventure, we need to gather a few magical supplies. Don't worry, these are things you can probably find in your kitchen. Here's what we need: a shallow dish or plate. This is our stage for the color explosion. Milk. Whole milk works best, but you can try different kinds and see what happens. Dish soap. This is our secret ingredient for making the colors dance. Food coloring. Let's make this explosion colorful. Cotton swabs. These are our magic wands to create the explosion. Make sure you have everything before we start. It's like getting all our ingredients ready before baking a cake. Now, are you ready to learn the science behind the magic? Before we start our experiment, let's talk about the science behind this colorful magic. Have you ever wondered why certain things happen the way they do in science? Today we're going to uncover some of those mysteries. You know how water can sometimes look a bit bumpy? Those little bumps and ripples are more than just random movements. That's because of something called surface tension. Surface tension is a force that acts on the particles at the surface of a liquid. It's like a tiny invisible skin on top of the water. This invisible skin is strong enough to hold small objects, like a paperclip, on the water's surface without it sinking. Milk also has surface tension. But milk is a bit different because it contains fats and proteins that affect its surface tension. And just like how soap makes bubbles in water, it does something cool in milk too. Soap molecules have a unique structure that allows them to interact with both water and fats. When we add dish soap to the milk, it breaks down the surface tension. The soap molecules race around to join up with the fat molecules in the milk. This makes the food coloring move around like crazy, creating a beautiful explosion of colors. The soap's interaction with the fat in the milk causes the colors to swirl and mix in fascinating patterns. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as dish soap can create such a fantastic effect? This simple experiment shows us the hidden forces at work in everyday materials. Now let's put our scientist hats on and start the experiment. Get ready to see the magic of science in action and discover the wonders of surface tension and soap. Section 4. Time for the milk explosion. Get ready to witness a mesmerizing display of colors and science in action. This experiment is not only fun but also a fantastic way to learn about the properties of liquids and surface tension. Now comes the fun part. Let's make some magic happen. Gather around and make sure you have all your materials ready. This is going to be an explosion of colors that you won't forget. Follow these steps carefully. First, pour enough milk onto your plate to cover the bottom. Make sure the milk is spread evenly across the surface. This will be the canvas for our colorful masterpiece. Next, add a few drops of different food coloring to the milk. You can use any colors you like. The more vibrant, the better. Place the drops gently and watch as they sit on the surface, creating tiny pools of color. Don't stir it, just let the drops sit on the surface. This is crucial for the next step, where the real magic happens. Notice how the colors stay separate and don't mix just yet. Then, dip a cotton swab into the dish soap. Make sure the swab is well coated with soap, as this will be the key to our colorful explosion. Gently touch the cotton swab to the surface of the milk in the middle of the food coloring. Watch closely as the soap interacts with the milk and food coloring. Wow! Look at those colors dance. The soap breaks the surface tension of the milk, causing the food coloring to swirl and mix in a beautiful display. The food coloring will start to swirl and mix, creating beautiful patterns right before your eyes. Each touch of the cotton swab can create a new and unique design. You can try dipping the cotton swab in different spots to keep the explosion going. Experiment with different areas and see how the colors continue to move and change. This is a great way to explore the science of surface tension and have fun at the same time. Section 5. What did we learn? Wasn't that amazing? We just witnessed a fascinating science experiment that turned our kitchen into a mini laboratory. The excitement and curiosity in the air were palpable as we embarked on this colorful journey. We just created a milk masterpiece using simple things from our kitchen. With just a few ingredients like milk, food coloring, and dish soap, we were able to create a stunning visual display that looked like a work of art. We learned that what we saw wasn't actually an explosion, but the soap breaking the surface tension of the milk. This scientific principle is what caused the colors to burst and swirl in such a mesmerizing way. It's amazing how something so simple can teach us so much about the properties of liquids. This caused the colors to move around and mix, creating a beautiful and mesmerizing effect. The interaction between the soap and the milk created a dynamic and ever-changing pattern that was both educational and visually stunning. Think about it. What do you think would happen if we used water instead of milk? Would the results be the same, or would we see something entirely different? This question encourages us to think critically and explore further. Would the colors dance the same way if we didn't use dish soap? The role of each ingredient in our experiment is crucial, and changing one element can lead to completely different outcomes. This is the essence of scientific experimentation. Try it out and see for yourself. Science is not just about reading and watching, it's about doing and discovering. By conducting your own experiments, you can learn firsthand how different variables affect the results. Science is all about experimenting and discovering new things. Every experiment, whether it succeeds or fails, teaches us something valuable. The joy of discovery and the thrill of understanding how things work are what make science so exciting. Remember, science is everywhere, even in our kitchens. Everyday items can become tools for learning and exploration. By looking at the world with a curious mind, we can find science in the most unexpected places. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep having fun with science. The journey of scientific discovery is endless, and there's always something new to learn, so stay curious and never stop experimenting. Section 6. Safety first, fun always. Remember, even though this experiment is super fun, it's important to be safe. Always ask an adult for help, especially when using dish soap. Don't eat or drink anything used in the experiment. And always clean up afterwards. We want our kitchens to be as sparkling as our science experiments. Now go ahead, little scientists, and create your own milk explosions. Share the fun with your friends and family, and let them experience the magic of science too.